guys, and welcome to the Family Fudge. In today's video, I'm sharing our annual back to school supply haul. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Jennifer and I have 4 kiddos, ages 7 through 13. And because my kids are doing a hybrid homeschool curriculum this year, the items on their back to school lists are a little bit different. So in this haul, of course, you're going to be seeing things like pencils, notebooks, pens, and highlighters, but because some of their work is happening at home, you're also going to see supplies for their desk setups. Things like keyboards, mouse pads, and everything they're going to need to help keep them organized. Since some of their schoolwork is also happening while we're on the road, I'm going to be sharing the different kind of backpack we chose for this school year. And then lastly, each of the kiddos also picked out a new pair of budget-friendly school shoes, so we're gonna share those too. Usually for back to school shopping, we like to head to Target or Walmart, but again this year we were kind of behind schedule, and by the time we made it into the store, there wasn't much left. So instead, many of these items came from Amazon, and I will have links to all of these items in the description box below. And speaking of description box, while you're there, there's also going to be a link where you can enter to win a $100 Amazon gift card. That way you can do some back to school shopping for yourself. With all that being said, let's get on to this massive, huge haul for 2023. I'm gonna start with my oldest child and work my way down to the youngest. Okay guys, so Mackenzie is now 13 years old and she has a lot to say about her personal style. She loves all things vintage, antique. She loves the colors green and beige, and you're gonna see a lot of florals. So in our first category, I'm calling this the desktop category because it's everything that's going on top of her desk. Well, almost everything. I'm still waiting for a few things, starting with a new desk mat. Now, last year, she had a really cute green one as well, but it was like a big mouse pad. It was very soft and spongy, and it was not waterproof, and it was not easy to write on. So this year, I've got her this style. It definitely is waterproof. It's a little bit harder. You can wipe it clean, you can write on top of it. And I'd say this is a really pretty foresty color, which is kind of what she's going for. So hopefully she will like it. And now onto her keyboard. This looks super cute. It's very retro. It kind of looks like a typewriter, but this one is a lot cheaper than the metal ones you might find on Amazon. This one is also really cool because right back here, there's like a little channel where she can prop up her phone or her tablet. And this little crank right here actually makes the feet pop out. That way this keyboard can be at an angle and more comfortable on her wrists. Now, unfortunately, this keyboard did not come with a matching mouse, but we do already own this slim white style, so that's what she's going to use. And then for the mouse pad itself, now, I know this might look like a very busy floral pattern, but there's a meaning behind this pattern. So this is actually a wallpaper-inspired print, and it totally reminds me of some Victorian-era wallpaper, which Mackenzie is all about. Now, I believe the story goes that in Victorian times, there was an artist named William Morris, and he designed wallpapers that looked a lot like this, and that is what Mackenzie is into. Oh no, I have to put this together. So this is actually a wooden laptop stand. Mackenzie is going with, like I said, a sort of vintage and wood look. So this is actually going to prop up her laptop while she's doing her work. Next, I have 2 beautiful desk organizers, and we actually found these at HomeGood. This is the Papyrus brand. Now this one can sit on top of her desk and she can put things like notebooks and papers and sticky notes. You could probably put pens in here as well, but I love the green color. We're using a lot of green in Mackenzie's room. It's got a really pretty floral pattern, and the edges have a little bit of gold. And this is actually plastic. It's not heavy glass or anything like that. And then the matching piece is this guy, and I love how this spins around. Now in here, she's going to be able to put her pens and her pencils and her ruler or scissors, things like that. And then sometimes Mackenzie does like to do her makeup at her desk. So we also found this a really pretty glass cup. Now this is also ever so slightly green with the gold detail. It is mirrored on the bottom, so easy to clean if she wants to use this for her makeup brushes. Now again, we also found this at HomeGoods, and I just think it's a beautiful piece. And lastly, a couple of desktop decorations. We have the faux tulips from her desk last year. We still love these. And then I got her something really special. This is a retro-looking portable wireless speaker. Now, I ordered this in cream, but I'm not quite sure. It kind of looks pink to me. You guys let me know. Is this pink or is this ivory? So basically, Mackenzie can play music from her phone through this little speaker, and I just love the retro style. Next up is the writing pencil category. Now, each of the kids needed a new pencil pouch this season, so Mackenzie went with something kind of classic, a little bit more plain, but I think it's really cute. It's this mesh pencil pouch that doesn't have a ton of room, just enough for what she needs, and of course, it's got that dark green color that I know that she liked. For Mackenzie's pencils this year, we got her another box of the recycled ones. These ones have a really pretty wood color to them, so I think that's why she likes them. And then for her pens, I got her this really interesting vintage looking set. These are retractable gel pens, and I thought she would appreciate the sort of color scheme here. Whereas Lily likes all things rainbow and pastel, Mackenzie's more into the earth tones and the natural darker colors. Next, I got Mackenzie a new set of midliners. Now these are really great because you can use them as a regular pen or highlighter. They are double-ended like that, and these are really good quality pens. We love these. For her colored pencils, I got her this really big set off of Walmart. This is a pretty good price. Now these definitely look a little bit more sophisticated than the Crayola type. And then for markers, I decided to get her this big pack of Flair felt tip pens. These don't bleed through, and this big pack was a pretty good deal on Walmart. These are great for adult coloring book. For a pencil sharpener, I went with something a little bit more basic. I actually found this at Five Below, and I like that it's just simple and white. And then for her erasers, I just got this big double pack off of Amazon. And I'm actually going to break it up, so this set will be for Mackenzie, and then this set will be for Lily. Next up, I have miscellaneous supplies. We are reusing as much as we can, so the scissors and her ruler are the same as last year. For Mackenzie's glue, I just picked up the clear kind, and she will need some sticky notes, mostly to use as bookmarks or her goals for the day. I just got this pack off of Amazon. It comes with 6 different sort of muted colors. And then I got her a big new pack of washi tape, and it looks like these are going to be just her style. I see a lot of floral in here. These definitely have more of a vintage look to them, so I think she's going to love them. Now, these aren't totally necessary for school, but Mackenzie does like to use these in crafting and also in her journal and sketchbook, so things like that. There are some huge rolls in here, gigantic. They definitely have sort of a cottagecore vibe to them. Next, I got Mackenzie her own little gold stapler. And I got her this pack of push pins and paper clips and other kinds of things like that. Also gold. This little set also came with a new gold pair of scissors, but these ones are actually going to be for fabric, I think. She's going to use them for her embroidery and her cross stitch. Next up is this huge bundle of notebooks and binders, folders, things like that. Now this first one is more like a journal, and I just love the little saying on the front. And then we have a couple of different composition notebooks. These ones came from Target, and They definitely have a more muted vintage look to them. We also picked up one of these spiral bound versions for her. And then from a Walmart, we found this really cool, very vintage looking bundle. Mackenzie thought this looked a lot like Enola Holmes' style, and she loves that show on Netflix, so I was excited to see these two. So this first one is just a regular composition notebook. It also came with one spiral bound notebook. You have one binder, and then it also came with one folder. And then lastly for Mackenzie, we have the extras category. Now, of course, if you have watched my channel for any amount of time, you'll know that I love making fun lunches. And Mackenzie picked out a new lunch bag this year. It's definitely more sophisticated and like a teenage style. There's a lot more space inside, so she can pack a bento box and a thermos and a drink, so I love that. We also went shoe shopping. Mackenzie ended up with these. I think that these suit her so well. It has that brown beige color that she likes, and they also kind of have a vintage look to them, even though they're also pretty modern with that big platform. These are from Target, and I think they also came in black and gray. And then a couple of things just for fun. A couple of years ago, I started a tradition where I got each of the kids a new book to read after school. And for Mackenzie, I picked up this embroidery book. This is Mackenzie's #1 hobby, I would say. She loves doing embroidery, and I really know nothing about this, so I'm glad that she has this book to sort of teach her different stitches and show her ideas on just some different things that she can make. And then I have a little craft. And again, this is something that I get for all the kids, sort of a back to school, after school activity. And this looks really fun. This is a craft and clay kit. And the idea is that you can make your own marbleized looking dish. So it could be like a little trinket tray or a jewelry holder. This kit comes with everything that she's gonna need. Now, as far as backpacks go, we did buy a new backpack for each kiddo this year, but they're not technically for back to school. We are gonna be taking a huge family field trip for our fall break. So instead of regular backpacks, I wanted to get the kids these ones from Amazon. These ones have a lot of good reviews and a lot of storage space. These backpacks can carry a lot. Next up, we have my son Jackson's school supplies, starting with what's going on top of his desk. Now, in this box, I have something that I have to build, and it's this desktop organizer. So here's Jackson's new desk organizer. It's pretty large. I'm hoping that it's gonna fit. But because Jackson just got a new desk that doesn't have any built-in storage, I'm hoping that this is going to work. So there's room here for folders and different papers. There's a drawer, and there's some spots for pens and pencils over on this side. I got this on Amazon, so if it doesn't work out, I'm probably gonna send it back. Now, similar to Mackenzie, Jackson also likes retro things, but he's more into retro style tech things like old computers and gaming systems and things like that. So you're gonna be seeing some retro tech in his haul. First, I need to open up his desk mat. Okay, you guys, so for Jackson, I went with the same type of desk mat. This one is kind of a faux leather, and it's gray on both sides. This type of desk mat will really help to protect the desk from water and scratches and things like that. And then to go on top of this, I did get him a separate mouse pad. And sticking with the retro tech, this one looks like an old time tape. So that's gonna go right there. And then I also got him a different keyboard. And the cool thing about this keyboard is that it's nice and compact, so it's not gonna take up a ton of space. And it comes with the interchangeable orange keys. So Jackson's gonna get to decide which one of these keys he wants to swap out for the orange ones. Now this is not too loud. It is a little bit clacky. Now, to go along with the keyboard and the new mouse pad, I also got Jackson a mouse that I'm hoping will match. And I'm hoping it looks really cool because it's supposed to be for, like, you can see the little gears and all the mechanisms inside, which I know Jackson will find interesting. He's the type of kid that would like to take things apart to find out how they work. Now, I don't know if you can see the detail in here, but it looks really cool. It is see-through, but that looks really fun. Now, also to go on Jackson's desk, I got a couple of things that are cool, but also functional. I bought Jackson something very similar to this last year, but it did not hold up. So I'm hoping that this one will last a little bit longer before it breaks. This is a retro-looking tape that's actually a tape dispenser. So you put your little tape right in there, and you can tear it off. And then on the top here, you have room for your pencils and your pens. And it just sits on your desk like that. Super cute. And then keeping with the retro gear, I actually found this one in the dollar spot of Target. And this is a retro phone stand. Now, unfortunately, I'm not sure that Target still has these, but they have something like this several times throughout the year, so keep your eyes open. And basically, this just sits on your desk, and you can put your phone inside like that, and then kind of watch it or listen to music, just like that. So now moving on to the next category, I have lots of pens and pencils and things like that. But one thing I'm not sure about is which pencil pouch Jackson's gonna want to keep. I found this one that looks like a remote control at Walmart. This has a really nice hard shell, so anything inside of it's not gonna get crushed. So there's option 1 for him. And then for option 2, I have one of these zipper pencil pouches. So basically, it looks like a little monster, but this entire thing is one zipper. Like if you wanted to, you could completely unzip this whole thing. And I think this looks really fun and cute with a little monster on there. So I'm going to ask him which one he wants to keep. Okay, Jackson, do you want to keep the game controller or the zipper one?
The zipper one.
The zipper one? It's the winner. Now for Jackson's pencils, I got him a couple of different kinds. He's going to be doing a lot of writing this year. Step, I got his favorite black Ticonderoga pencils. These ones are really good. And these ones do come pre-sharpened, which is definitely a bonus. I also got him a pack of mechanical pencils. And just for fun, I got all the little kids a pack of these bendy pencils. Now, I'm not 100% sure if these are going to work or not, but they look really interesting. You can actually completely bend these pencils, but they still do have a lead inside and an eraser, so they should work like a regular pencil. We shall see. Now for a pencil sharpener, I just got Jackson the basic manual kind. This is of course orange. That's Jackson's color of the year. And for his erasers, I got this special one from Japan. These ones are so cute. I love Japanese erasers. These ones actually say orange on them in Japanese, and they're supposed to be orange scented. So I need to find out if they really do smell like orange as well. They do smell like orange, not a ton. I'm not sure how well these are going to actually erase, but usually Japanese erasers are pretty good, and I think that the orange scent is really fun. Now I also got Jackson just 2 packs of pens. These ones are actually erasable. I love these ones. And then these ones, I actually thought that the ink was going to match the packaging, but it's actually just black ink. For his markers, I just got him a big pack of the washable super tips. And then for his colored pencils, I got him his favorite erasable ones. Now I'm gonna move this down and move on to the next category. For Jackson's scissors, he's just using a pair that we already own, but then I did get him a brand new orange ruler. I also got Jackson a roll of tape to go in his tape dispenser. And then he needed both liquid glue and sticks, so I opted for the big sticks of glue. For some highlighters, Jackson's just gonna have the ones that we had from last year. And then instead of regular sticky notes, I got Jackson these huge packs. I thought he would appreciate these. This comes with 6 different pads, just like that. And then I found this cute little Game Boy tin box at Five Below, and originally it had some really kind of gross grape-flavored candies in it, but I thought I would empty it out and make it the perfect place for things like paper clips and things like that. Such a cute little way to hold them. So this year, Jackson is supposed to have 4 spiral-bound notebooks. So we ended up with 1 taco-themed one, 1 Quidditch Harry Potter-themed one, and then just a regular black one and a regular orange one. And I guess these are for 4 different subjects. Jackson also needed 1 binder, so I thought it would be really fitting to get the Trapper Keeper since we have a lot of retro-themed items as well. I definitely had a Trapper Keeper in the 90s myself, so I love these things. It does come with some folders as well. Oh yes, and I also got Jackson a sketch pad as well. And then like with all the other kids, I did get Jackson a book and an activity to do after school. Now this first one I found on Amazon and it is really cool. This book is all about retro tech. It has information about computers, consoles, and games. And this is right up Jackson's alley. This is what he is into. I know he's gonna love this one. And then for his activity, I got in this book on how to make different kinds of paper airplanes. Jackson loves building, and I think that this is going to be really fun for him. And it comes with the paper too, so it's kind of like, so it's a little bit of origami, a little bit of crafting, some science. And now, last but not least, a couple of fun extras. Here is the new lunch bag that Jackson picked out. I like that this looks like an old school JanSport backpack, but it is actually for your lunch. And then for Jackson's new water bottle, of course, we got him one in orange. Now, just like the other kids, Jackson did get a new backpack, but of course, this one is for traveling. And then lastly, for his shoes, he got a very sensible black pair of Skechers from Target. We usually don't go all out and buy super expensive shoes. Okay, friends, next up, I have Lily's supplies. And for her school supplies, you're gonna see a lot of color. She loves all things pink and purple. She loves kitty cats. And she is quite the artist. So for her desk mat, I wasn't sure what color purple to get. So we actually ordered 2 different shades and we're gonna have to make a decision on which one is best. This first one is more of an orchid purple. So it's very bright and colorful. And again, just like the other kids, this is the more like faux leather style. It's definitely going to protect her desk, which is nice because she does a lot of painting and coloring and sketching, and that stuff gets messy. So here's the darker purple, and then here is the lighter purple. And which one you decide to go with really depends on how the keyboard goes with. Really depends on whether the keyboard goes with it or not. And speaking of keyboard, ooh, it looks so pretty already. Okay, so this one comes with some stickers, and it also comes with a mouse, which I'll open in just a minute, but check this out, you guys. It's so pretty. Look at all those different colors. This has several different shades of purple, several different shades of blue. It has teal, it has pink, it has everything. And then here is the mouse to go with it. I love when the keyboards come with a matching mouse. It's so nice. Ooh, it's super clacky. So here is the keyboard with the lighter purple. And here is the keyboard with the darker purple. I think I like the darker purple better, but let's ask Lily what she thinks. Okay, come take a look. Okay, so here's the keyboard with this color, and here's the keyboard with this color. But before you decide, we should probably look at the mouse pad because it's also a different shade of purple. Oh, here it is. So for Lily's mouse pad, I got this really cute one covered in kitties. Let's open her up. So this one has pink kitties, purple, blue, a little bit of orange kitties in there, kind of like our orange kitty. Yeah. Okay, so if I put this on here, I actually kind of like it with the lighter purple as well. Should we try it with the darker purple too? Okay, let's see. I don't know. They kind of both go. What do you think?
I like the lighter purple better.
You like this one? All right, light purple it is. All right, now I'm gonna have to move some of these things over because I have a lot more to open. Like I said, this came with stickers to decorate the keyboard and a little cleaning brush. Is that helpful?
Yeah.
Super helpful. Now for Lily's pencil cup and desk organization, I got this kind of beat up box in the mail. But what's inside, can't turn it around here, is this contraption. Now I've seen this used for baby bottles, but I've also seen this used for things like pens and pencils and art supplies. And it has such a cool sort of modern look to it. And that's the thing about Lily's style and Lily's room. She loves the more modern, colorful, fun items. So I'm not exactly sure if this is gonna work, but the idea is that we're gonna put different pens and pencils in it. It does look cool, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, it also comes with these little pieces. So if you wanted to like hang this from your wall, you could, like this, or you could just set it on the side of your desk. Now, as far as desk decorations go, we don't have a lot in mind yet, but I do have this really cute Pusheen plush. Oh, no, it's not a plush, it's a squishy. This is just like the one that I used to have on my desk. So this might go on her desk. We might find something else, I'm not sure yet. And as far as pencil pouches go, just like Jackson, Lily also has two different choices. This first rainbow one we found at Walmart, and it's actually a soft, squishy silicone. I think this is so cute. This does stand up on its own, so you could leave it on your desk just as is. So there's choice number one. And then for choice number two, I found this one on Amazon, and I love that this one has multicolored macarons on top. And you'll find out why French macarons are kind of a big deal to Lily in just a minute. This one has all these different colors on the front. And then it looks like there's three different compartments. We have the big one here. We got a smaller one on the side. Ooh, I love the polka dots inside. I didn't even know it was gonna have polka dots. And then we have one more. So lots of storage space. And this one even has little sections for pencils or paintbrushes, things like that. Which one do you want to keep the most? Both. Both of them? Yeah. I don't know, you guys. Let me know in the comments down below which pencil pouch you would keep. I think we'll probably keep both. This one will be good for on your desk, and this one will be good for traveling. Yeah. Now, before I move on to pencils and pens, I did want to show you this first. This is actually a little wrist rest, and it's nice and squishy. It looks like clouds, but I actually ordered this in pink, and they sent me white. And I just think that with like hands and wrists on here, white is probably not a good choice, especially since Lily loves to do arts and crafts. So I'll be sending this one back and hopefully getting pink, or I know that they make it in purple. I know they make it in blue, so I'll probably get a different color of this. Now moving on to pencils, I got Lily her favorite Ticonderoga in the pastels. And then I also got just one pack of mechanical pencils for her to try. She usually doesn't use these super often, but these were like $1 or $2, so I thought she could give those a try. And as far as pens, I just got one pack of these ones. These pens have the little Kuromi Sanrio character on them. And Lily loves all Sanrio characters, as you'll find out. But I thought that these and this mouse pad looked really cute together. Next, I got Lily a couple of different kinds of crayons. These ones are more pastel, and they're called the Colors of Kindness. These ones are also pastel, but a lot lighter. And last but not least, we have a glitter set. And then just like Mackenzie, Lily also got a set of these Flair markers. And for her colored pencil, she actually has a vintage set of Prismacolors that used to belong to her dad when her dad was her age. Now, when it comes to highlighters, I found the cutest set on Amazon, and it comes with a lot of highlighters. And these are all stacking highlighters, so they kind of fit together like this. So this set comes with an octopus, a little Lego, some flowers, and of course, some kitty cats. Next, for Lily's pencil sharpener, I wanted to get one that didn't require batteries so we could travel with it. And this is one of my favorite types of pencil sharpeners from Japan. Let's see if I can get it out here. You can actually turn the dial and it will adjust the pointiness of your pencil. So you can have it really sharp or just medium. I love that this one is clear. I think it is super cute. And most importantly, it is travel friendly. For Lily's scissors, she's using the same ones that she had last year. And for her ruler, she's gonna get this pink one. And the cool thing about these rulers is they actually came in this really colorful pack. So I was able to divide them amongst the kids. But Lily is getting the pink because there is no purple. Next up, I have this really cute set of washi tape. Okay, and now you can see what these really look like. There are so many cute designs in here. There's little treats and cameras and bunnies and dogs. Next, I have a couple of different types of sticky notes. This first one is just a pack of pastel, and I usually get the generic sticky notes because I don't really need them to be that sticky. The kids really just use these for writing notes and using them as bookmarks and things like that. And then for Five Below, I found these super cute sticky notes too. These were $1 a pack. So this set comes with a little milk box, and then this one that has a banana on it says banana in Japanese. And then this one says ichigo, which is strawberry. And then this one has a little mikan. No, it's not a mikan, it's a momo, it's a peach. Super cute, I love these. Next, for Lily's glue, I just got her the same type I got her last year, except I got the bigger ones, so hopefully they will last longer. And these ones are actually scented too. The green one is supposed to smell like apple pie, the orange one is supposed to smell like pineapple, and then the pink one is supposed to smell like watermelon. Because we're moving on to binders and notebooks. Now, when I say binders, I really just mean one binder because Lily only needed one, so we went with the Pusheen one. This one is so cute, but it's kind of big. Okay, so this one has a little elastic to hold things in, I guess. And then it just opens like that. Super cute. And then as far as notebooks go, Lily needed 3 spiral bound. So I have a pink, a purple, and a blue. And then just for fun, I also got her these 2 composition notebooks. Lily does a lot of sketching and drawing, so hopefully she'll be able to use these for that. Now moving on to Lily's special book. This one is French for Everyone Junior, and it has 5 new words a day. And Lily, why did we get you a French book?
Because I'm learning French in school this year.
So both Lily and Mackenzie are actually learning French through Duolingo right now. And I think that is really cool. I don't know any French myself, so hopefully they'll teach me some. And then since Lily is doing art almost every day anyway, for her activity, I actually got her a little Lego set. This one is small. It only has 157 pieces, but it's this really cute little pancake shop. I'm also giving Lily this mini desk vacuum. Like I said, she does a lot of art projects and her desk can get really messy. I got this one in the dollar spot of Target, and I think this one is really cute because it looks like a mini, what do they call those? Dirt devil? Dust devils? You guys let me know, what was the style of vacuum called back in the day? For Lily's new lunch bag, she picked out this Hello Kitty one. And this actually surprisingly came from Walmart, and it was only like $9.98. So pretty good for lunch boxes. It has these fun reversible sequins. And then for her water bottle, she got a purple one. For Lily's traveling backpack, she also has a purple one. And for her new pair of shoes, she also got some high tops, just like her sister. Hopefully, these will be sturdy for her. I don't know if you can tell, but the black has a little bit of glitter in them. These are the Justice brand from Walmart, so they weren't super expensive. Okay, first up, I have two choices for Griffin's desk mat. First up, I have a light blue one that he actually used 2 years ago, but it's still in really good condition. So that's choice number one. And then for choice number two, I ordered a navy blue, larger desk pad, but as you can see, it's pretty dark. It's supposed to be navy, but you can tell the difference. So I think I'm going to return the darker one and stick with the lighter one. Griffin's room does have kind of a UK theme to it, so I think the lighter blue is going to go a lot better. Next up for his keyboard, he's actually going to be using an old keyboard of mine. We've actually had this keyboard for a couple of years now, and not only does it look like a really cool old-fashioned typewriter, but it also has a lot of noise to it too. So if you are into a quiet keyboard, this would not be the keyboard for you. I did, however, find a brand new mouse pad for Griffin that totally goes with the UK theme. Now, I wish I could tell where in London this picture was taken, but I just love the size of it. I love the red phone booth over here and the double-decker bus. Next up, we have a mouse. Now, I know this looks like a little toy car, but it is actually a mouse. Now, we actually had one just like this about 2 years ago, but we ended up returning it because it wasn't working properly. So hopefully this one will be working better. Next, for some desk organization, I got this super cute pencil cup that actually looks like a bundle of crayons, but these actually aren't real crayons. This is just plastic. Now, for some added storage on Griffin's desk, I also got him this little organizer. And for a little decoration on his desk, we're going to be using this one still. We've had this one for several years and we still love it. And for Griffin's pencil pouch, we did get a bus, although it is not a red bus. We found this one at Walmart and it's a perfect size. Next up, some pens and pencils. Now, Griffin does just use regular pencils, but I did get a pack of the blue ones. And honestly, Griffin doesn't really use pens that often at all, but I did go ahead and pick up this little pack for him. And as far as erasers go, I found these really cute red, white, and blue star erasers on Amazon, but I guess I didn't read the listing very closely because I didn't realize I was getting quite so many. This is actually 120 erasers, and it says on the box that they're supposed to be used for classroom rewards. And then for the crayons, we were supposed to get one box of the classic color pack, and then I also picked up one box of the metallic kind. Now, technically, Griffin doesn't really need highlighters, so I'm just going to give him a couple of these ones that we already had from last year. But he does use Expo markers, but we also had some left over from last. Next up are regular markers and colored pencils. For the markers, I picked him up these silly scents. Now, I'm happy to find out that these scents are actually supposed to smell good. I think the ones I bought him last year were actually supposed to smell bad. And then for the colored pencils, I went ahead and got the matching scented ones too. Next up, a super cute pencil sharpener. And just like with Lily, I did go ahead and get a non-battery operated one this year. But you guys, this is so cute. So now we have mommy phone booth and baby phone booth. Next up, sticky notes and glue. The sticky notes, I just got a pack of the red ones. Again, these are generic, so they're a lot cheaper. And speaking of generic, I also got the glue stick and the liquid glue. And I'm hoping that these are just as good, but I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below if you think generic glue is okay or if you are only a fan of Elmer's. Now, I did order Griffin a new pair of scissors, and these say that they're for up to 7, but I don't know. These look pretty small. So I think I'm going to return these and get the next size bigger. Griffin did have a couple of things on his list that the other kids did not. One being a set of watercolor paint and 2 of these primary journals. So These look a lot like a regular composition notebook, but these ones are specifically for Griffin's grade level because it has a picture spot on top and a story writing spot on the bottom. He's got a red one and a blue one. Okay, friends, just a couple more things. But as you can tell, as the kids are getting lower in the grade levels, they do require a lot fewer supplies, but I try to still make it as even as I can. Next, I have Griffin's books and an activity. Griffin right now is at a level 3, so I got this book out of storage. I also bought him a new Mario book and a new Minecraft book. And then for his activity, I thought this one would be really cute, but also easy for him. And this is basically a little art kit that comes with everything you would need to make a Forky and a Ducky and a Bunny. And now finally, for Griffin's lunchbox, he chose this Lightning McQueen one. This is also from Walmart. And for his water bottle, we chose blue. And for his new school shoes, he chose these blue high tops from Target. And you guys, one thing I really like about these is that they have a zipper on the side, which makes it a lot easier and faster to put on and get out the door. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun picking out all the supplies with my kids. Let me know what your favorite item was. And don't forget to enter that Amazon giveaway. The link will be down below. And after, definitely go check out these videos because they are filled with fun back to school lunch ideas that I know you're going to love. Again, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.